Right, so we are round 5 of the British Championship here at Snetterton Race Circuit here with the Bempty Club once again. They've got that fantastic meeting at the Cadwell Park International Sidecar Revival just about a month ago now, isn't it, really? So we've just joined after the second race on Sunday afternoon. We've got one more race this weekend. We've had quite a fantastic turn of events, really, so far. There's quite a spectacular crash with yourself in the second race this morning. We had a really good battle right the way through the field yesterday during the race. We've got some fantastic newcomers here as well. We'll try and get a little chat with them in a little bit. But first of all, I want to go up and see if we can just see this morning's winners, also pole sitters as well. Lewis Blackstock and Oscar Lawrence were fantastic. They've put on quite a show. They just absolutely went and left the field. But they're just a little bit busy at the moment. Let's see if we can catch up with the Cup winners. So these won the Cup race today, which of course is the second class during the British Championship. There's two classes: a GP class, which allows magnesium wheels and a minimum weight of 375 kilos, and then there's a Cup class as well, which is minimum weight of 395 kilos, and you're not allowed stuff like magnesium wheels, just to try and keep the cost down and keep it fair for everybody, and keep good battles for different situations throughout the field. Mark, you can just get a quick chat about this.
Oh, yeah.
Good, Rob. Rob, we're doing a quick chat. Yeah. Absolutely. So, we're back to Matt Middleton. You took the Cup Class victory today in the race. Can you just talk me through this morning's affairs?
I wish you'd come back to me later, to be honest, because the adrenaline's still pumping. It's our first win. I don't want to say anything stupid. No, really good. Yeah, proper chuffed to get our first victory, basically. And yeah, we knew we had the pace to do it, didn't we? We just not found the consistency yet. And yeah, to be able to string it together for a race is really good.
Absolutely fantastic. You got in a little about a four-way battle there, wasn't it, between you, Cable, Kirby, and Belly there for a few laps. It's got a bit spicier.
Yeah, it was easily the best racing we've had all year, really. We like being in a train and battling. That's what it's all about, isn't it, really? Getting amongst it. So, yeah, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought I was ended up watching on Agostino's corner there. You had a little bit of a moment there one lap. What do you think happened there?
It was the best run that we'd had out of the left-hander up towards the hairpin, and we were up alongside of Kirby, and we've not really had a chance to fight with them yet this season because we always been a little bit further back, and I just wanted him to know that we were there. You know, it was the right time to send a move in, but obviously just a little bit late, you know, and we locked up and ran on, but yeah, we were able to claw it back in and get back onto the back of them again. So find our moment.
Well, obviously you got yourself gathered round, but when a moment like that happens, what's it like, especially as a passenger, just to hang on to, and how do you get yourself sorted back?
Yeah, at the time I just thought I was just worried about Belly behind us. I didn't want to lose another spot, so I sort of like rolled my eyes. You know how it is. I thought, oh, where are we going here? But luckily we sort of got back in. It's just back to doing what you need to do, isn't it, to make sure you can rectify any mistakes or just try and get the ground back that you'd lost, really. So.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. Obviously, like you say, you're just getting from the race. You've been red hot. You've only got about an hour or two before the second race today. What are you going to try and do? Have you got a plan for the second race today?
No, it's not going to get any better than that. So we're going to pack up and go home. No, a couple of suspension tweaks. Yeah, we want to sort of try and adjust the handling a little bit. But other than that, no real major changes. Run as it is.
Fantastic. Well, good luck today, boys. Have a good one. Oh, fantastic. Robert from Matt Middleton. They started on the long bike just at the start of last season. It's a beautiful machine now. The Yamaha R6 ARS chassis. It's a real trick bit. No, they've got a real innovative fairing there. Now, I wonder if I can. Louis. Oh, go on then. Come on. Louis, so you took the victory today in today's race. Last time you here at BSB, you had a bit of bad luck, but today you've brought it all back. It was really fantastic to watch. Really.
Yeah, it was quite good actually. We set off, just got ourselves on our own and just kept pushing, and then just kept riding to the lap time really, and seeing how we're doing. More importantly, how did you get on, mate? What happened? Tell us what happened.
Right.
How will it start from first?
Sorry?
How will it start?
So we had quite a good start to be fair. Yeah, so basically there was an incident in that first race, and it did involve number 16 machine and number 84 machine of me and my brother. And what happened was basically we were starting to lose power down the straight in lap 3, and we just turned into the Agostini's, and it just out of nowhere just completely cut out, completely electrical. That's when everything just went. And unfortunately, number 16, Ben Birch and Paddy Ross were just behind us and just caught yeah, unfortunately put an end to both of our races. We hope we try and get the problem sorted. I've heard there's quite a bit of damage apparently to Birch's bike, so hopefully they'll get themselves out, because it's great to have that big long battle, isn't it? But Oscar, how are you getting on now? It's obviously a fantastic race. Second victory of the season?
Yes, a second victory and my second ever win. So
yeah, second ever national win.
Yeah, second one. So literally just led from turn one really, and we just steady away, and it was a good race. Really, bike was mint to be fair the whole time, and yeah, all good.
It's good to tell you, you had some good battle yesterday with Christie, but then obviously today you must have just picked another gear by looks.
To be fair, we got a good start. They got caught up, and they just never continued with us. But every lap they're in the same place, so I'm sure if they're with us at the start, they'll be with us the whole race later on today.
Fantastic. Well, a new pairing this year. You obviously getting on really, really well together, because you've had some fantastic victories. And but like I say, the two victories and some really, really good results right way through the season on F1 and F2.
Yeah, it's been good. We've had a good gelled really well. Both get on. We're both happy and joking. It's good. Yeah, we've had a good partnership.
Fantastic. Well, really good luck for this afternoon race. You've got one more race today. There's 75 points left in the championship. 25 points up again for grabs this afternoon. What's the plan, do you think?
Same again. All that fun. Same again.
Super. Thank you very much, boys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Awesome. There we go. And so that was really, like I say, there was quite a performance really by Lewis Batch and Oscar. So they just absolutely left the field. As you can probably gather, I got quite a bit of watching that first race. Normally it's me that gets. Normally I'm involved in the action, but unfortunately after that 3 it was very much a spectator sport for me. But to watch the battles, like I say, with Rob Atkinson and Kirby and Kev Cable and Belly, that was a fantastic little 4-way tussle. Andy Peach and Sean Hegarty and Newcomb and Jack Napton, they were also having a little bit of a good dogfight further down the field. It was really, this year's sidecars are fantastic to watch. There's at any one point there's a battle with no given winner. It's no longer possession like it has been in the last few years. Now we've got Michael Kirk and Matty go like they're newcomers. So it started off at Cadwell. Matt, you haven't got 2 seconds, have you? Do you want to talk, Michael, or are you all right? No, I'm right. That's all right. So you knew this is your second meeting here in the BSB, second meeting ever on the long bike for yourself as well,
Aye. So I mean, when I started, I've only been in 5.5 months or something. I don't even know how I ended up here, to be honest. But no, Darren's kind enough to let us have a go on this, and as I say, second meeting here. First one was at Cardwell. I met yourself at East Fortune and give us little tips, and everyone's helped us along the way. So now we're here, and we're just touching into the 204s around here, 204.9.
Oh, fantastic! That's a very good time for first time around here. Like you say, first time really on the long bike.
Yeah, first time. Nice little makeshift handle over there, but it's alright. It seems to be working. It's hard work. It is hard work.
Do you find a big difference between the F2, because we've had a little bit more of experience on the F2, but then jumping onto this, do you find it a big jump?
Obviously, we are racing the F2 longer and more of the time. And I think going from F2 to F1 is probably easier. Well, I find it's easier. Whereas sometimes when I go back from the F1 to the F2, it's a bit more getting your head around things. But all in all, it's good fun, good laugh. But, yeah.
So you look like you're busy working on the bike there. Can you just fill us in a little bit about what you're doing?
Shortening we're having a couple of gear issues. Just the throw of the pedal for Michael. As we get further into the race, it becomes a little bit harder for him. Just his fatigue, I'd say. But it's just the throw on the gear stick. So just trying to shorten the gear stick a little bit, shorten the throw, and then we should get gears coming into the hairpins and getting through there. So just the slower corners, just midway through the race.
All right, well, I hope you get it all sorted, and really good luck for this afternoon.
Thanks, man. I'll catch you later.
See you soon.
Thank you.
I'll say Matt go like the newcomer this year, absolutely phenomenal passenger for his first season. Not only for his first season, in general, it's really good to see new young talent coming through. Michael Kirk himself, we used to race. He packed in about 6 years ago, did the 700 and stuff like that, and then he's just had a comeback at the start of this season. He did the 700 once again, and it's great to see him on the long bike. He wasn't on the long bike for a long time, and I don't think that's probably wasn't there. But it's really good to see everybody. What a grid we've got here, by the way. We've got 15 bikes. There's 5 There's 6 bikes that have been lapping in sub 2 minute laps, which is absolutely phenomenal. That means it keeps it really tight and really good up at the front. But also, as I say, everybody's flat out this year. So, if you ever heard me saying there's a 75 points still up for grabs in the whole British Championship. There's 1 more race today, which costs 25 points, and then 2 more races at Brands Hatch in about 6 weeks' time. It's always a fantastic showdown at Brands Hatch. There's always something interesting. There's always an interesting battle. Last year, the championship battle went down to 0.5 points in the very last race of the day. Now then, you can see here Josh Hope on the Andy Peters number 4 LCR outfit. It looked like they're just checking a bit of suspension there. If you look at them, you can see here on a Formula 1 bike, the suspension is bought on the inside of the chassis. It's all done through a cantilever system. You can see there, AD Hope's just got his hand there on the progressive red spring. It looks like they're adjusting the preload there. I've heard of it. Just got to keep really swaz out. So Andy, how was that race today then for you?
Well, put it this way, we had a bit of suspension issue yesterday, and we thought, yeah, we know how to go forward. We didn't. We went totally backwards. So it was, shall we say, interesting, exciting, slow, but we had a good race with Sean Hegarty, so we had fun.
Fantastic. Yeah, so you had a really good battle, especially in the latter half of that race with Hegarty number 33.
Yeah, I found out I couldn't steer it at all, so in the end I just had to back it in everywhere, and then I could make a bit more lap time, but not good for the tyres.
Well, I mean, what do you think the suspension trouble is then?
The problem is, I always had Ken, my last passenger, sort of 11.5 stone. Now Josh is 6'5", 14.5 stone, and it's just trying to get the balance between it. And it's, you know yourself, you've got to get that idea where it's sliding and just everything's working right. And I think we went too far yesterday, so we're going back to what I call a happy medium.
Fantastic. You mentioned Josh here, he's a new passenger. He was passing last year for Charlie Moss. He's new on with you this year. He's doing a cracking first.
Yeah, I mean, he's just turned 19 now. Great lad, really enthusiastic. He keeps saying to me, "Aren't you excited?" I'm thinking, well, maybe not. I've only been doing it 40-something years, so.
Oh, okay. And we were just talking about, because obviously, Andy, you organise this whole championship. It's really, the work you put into sidecars, not just in the British, but it filters down through all the classes, is absolutely phenomenal. And this year, the British Championship has been really exciting.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you watch the Cadwell Park race, which you were in, obviously, I said that to Stuart Higgs at BSB, and I said, I think we'll have to come to Cadwell next year for the BSB, and his words were, it began with F, and it's very exciting. So it was good. Yeah, so no, it's enjoyable. I still enjoy it, and I've sidecars have given me a lot over the years. I've seen the world. I've enjoyed my life. I've learnt a lot, and I'm trying to give it back. So that's really why I do it.
Oh, super. And you got this big team as well with you, and all. You got Charlie Moss with 38, yourself, and of course Carol as well. All racing. Carol's in the Bempsey class this year. Yeah. But also, could you just tell me a little bit about Charlie bike, because it's a different engine in that, isn't it?
Yeah, basically, I was always a 1000cc lover, and then they changed it that you could only have 600. But luckily, the World Super Sport decided to open up to a different engine, so you can have, for instance, Charlie's bike is a 765 Triumph. So I jumped on the bandwagon while I could, because they were already homologated for these races. So BSB also did that in their Super Sport. So we jumped on that. The only difference is that they can run Super Sport, which is a mildly tuned engine. We have to run Super Stock, so it's a standard engine. But it's just trying to give more variety on the track. You know, they have different characteristics. The Triumph's obviously got more grunt out the corners, but maybe not so much top speed. But it's just giving people some other options, really, rather than a Yamaha Cup. So.
Oh, fantastic. Well, hopefully we see, a big variety, because like you say, there's a lot of Yamaha LCR in this. It's almost becoming like a sooner bike, but don't make it interesting. And like you say, it's been really exciting this year.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's been some great racing, and I love watching it. So, the wife's coming out.
There we go. So, do it. Well, I think with that sidecar going on, that's our time to close there, Andy.
Yeah, no, I better go and watch your wife, otherwise I'll get told off. But thanks,
thank you. Thank you very much, Andy. Right, thank you very much, everyone. That's just a little introduction to the Sidecar Paddock here at Snetterton 300 circuit. As I say, we've got one more race later on the day, so keep on the Empty website, keep on the Facebook pages, have a look at them, and yeah, well, I'll see you at Brands Hatch.